Are you looking for a bank that can approve you up to $75,000 with stated income? If yes, this is the review I want you to pay attention to. So $75,000 with stated income. So the first bank that can actually help you out is BMO Harris. Okay, the whole thing is BMO Harris is really fantastic. A lot of folks don't know about it, but the thing is, because BMO Harris is geo-restricted, a lot of folks are not really interested. But if you happen to live in the area that BMO actually covers, you are good to go. And $75,000. The only thing is BMO wants you to be with them for at least 1 year before you apply for this loan. Stated income maximum $75,000. And basically, what they want you to have is that they want you to show exactly that. I mean, if you have a relationship with them at least 1 year, you're able to actually get away with actually providing proof of income. What they're going to do is they're going to look at the transactions happening in your account, your cash inflows and cash outflows, to sort of determine how much you could qualify for. But the potential is there for up to $75,000 with BMO Harris. If you have any questions, you can call BMO at the 1-888-340-2265. 1-888-340-2265. And another bank I want to share with you is Santander. So Santander actually is also great. Santander will give you a personal loans with stated income up to $50,000, not a problem. And the cool thing about Santander even is that you can actually do a pre-qual online. You can see if you can pre-qualify for the loan online, not a problem. Okay, and you can use the Santander loan for anything, nearly anything. I mean, they'll give you $50,000. Santander wants you to be with them for at least 6 months before you apply for this stated income loan. Okay, and if you get approved, you have 3 to 7 years to actually to repay the loan, and this is monthly payments, not a problem. If you have any question, just call Santander. So 1-833-SAN loan. So SANLOAN. So this is kind of cool, and they're available 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Eastern time. Actually, Monday through Friday, not a problem. Santander is kind of similar to BMO in the sense that Santander is geo-restricted, but Santander actually covers more states than BMO anyway. So this is kind of cool. So $5,000 to $50,000 stated income, not a problem. Welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. The third bank to actually allow you to have a stated income loan is PNC. So PNC actually wants you to be with them for 9 months before you can qualify for a stated income personal loans. And so PNC, they actually cap you at 35 grand. So it's not $75,000, it's $35,000. They go from $1,000 to $35,000. They want you to be with them for 9 months before you can apply for a stated income loan. Okay, and the good thing about PNC is that they also have like besides the loan, personal loan, they also have a personal line of credit, and the requirements are kind of similar. So they will go with stated income, not a problem also. And they want you to be with them for 9 months. And the delta here is 1,000 to 25 grand anyway. So this is kind of cool when you think about that. So for personal loans, it had to be 1,000 to 35 grand. Okay, this is what it is. But long story short, the cool thing about PNC here is that you tend to be approved. Now, they don't have a pre-qual, they don't have a soft pull sort of session, but if you get approved, you get funded really within 24 hours. So this is really good. And you can use the cash for anything. You can pay off credit cards, you can use cash for moving expenses, finance the major purchase, home improvements, weddings, you name it, they have it for you. Another bank that can help you out is US Bank. So US Bank actually can approve a personal loan with stated income up to $50,000, but US Bank wants you to be with them for 1 year before you can actually apply for this loan. And the cool thing is that they will give you from $1,000 all the way to $1,000. You got to be a US customer, a US Bank customer for at least 1 year. Now, if you're not a customer, you may be able to borrow 25 grand. But again, they want you to have some kind of relationship with them first. Okay, that's how you can increase your chances of. And you can actually repay that 50 grand from 12 months all the way to 84 months. So now you have maximum 60 months for a non-customer. So you can see that it really pays to be a customer. Okay, so 1,000 up to $50,000. This is just. They also have other loans. They have simple loan where you get 100 all the way to 1,000 to have a home improvement personal. Fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm just having a conversation with you about banks that allow you to get up to $75,000 with stated income. Another bank I want to share with you is Truist. So Truist Bank is kind of cool also when it comes to stated income personal loans. And Truist will give you somewhere from $3,500 all the way to $100,000. And on average, they have been known to give people actually 75 grand with stated income. But Truist wants you to be with them for at least 18 months. So they want you to be a client with like a client with them for at least 18 months before they can qualify you. And the thing is that, and you can be with Truist or one of its predecessors, because Truist actually is the result of a merger between BB&T and SunTrust. So if you are a client of SunTrust before the merger or of a BB&T, you are good to go. So 18 months, that's what Truist want you to have. And yeah, 100,000, that's the maximum. You have rates, APR rates that range from 8% all the way to 17%. And Truist has all kinds of loans, stated income also. So the stated income, they want you to have a relationship, okay? So they have a Truist Ready Now loan also. They also have other loans. So this is really good. Another bank that really will give you a stated income loan is actually a TD Bank. So TD Bank will give you up to $50,000. So $2,000 all the way to $50,000. In terms of repayment window, you are looking at 36 to 60 months. This is really cool. The APR is kind of decent too. You're looking at 9% all the way to 4%. This is really cool. So what we love about TD is pretty flexible, but they are geo restricted. So if you are on the northeast or in Florida also, you will qualify. And what I want to say here is that you are able to also pre-qualify for a TD Fit loan. That loan is called TD Fit loan, and it's a stated income loan. But TD wants you to be with them for 9 months before you can actually apply for this loan with stated income. So if you do not want to wait for 9 months, then show paperwork that shows your income. If you do not or you don't have income proving sort of paperwork, and TD wants you to be with them for 9 months before they can qualify you. So if you have any questions, just contact right now like a 1-877-300-4020. Now TD actually is geo restricted. I said this before. I'll say this again. So you got to be a resident of Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, New York, Washington, D.C., North Carolina, Florida, Pennsylvania, Maine, Rhode Island, Maryland, South Carolina, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Virginia. Another bank I want to share with you here is a Fifth Third Bank. So really, this is kind of cool. Now, Fifth Third Bank, they want you to be with them for 6 months. If you want to qualify for a stated income personal loan, they will qualify you, not a problem. So Fifth Third is kind of cool because they have a signature loan that can get you anywhere from $2 grand all the way to 50 grand. So $2,000 all the way to $50,000. This is really cool. And so it's called a signature loan. And so Fifth Third wants you to be with them for 6 months. Okay, if you're looking for a stated income loan from Fifth Third, you got to be with them for 6 months. And if you do not want to wait for 6 months, then you better show your proof of income. And so this is kind of cool. And so basically, you have a simple digital application for loan amounts up to 25 grand online. And everything can happen online. And terms available here, you have 12 to 60 months. So this is really cool. And the APR is kind of decent too. You're looking at 8% all the way to 22%. So we love that a lot. And the cool thing about the signature loan at Fifth Third is that you have no closing cost or prepayment fee, and then you have the ability to select the first payment date up to 45 days out. So that flexibility is kind of cool because you are able to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. You're able to arrange your budget automatically. This is really good. Now, everything I'm telling you here, you can contact Fifth Third directly and really talk to someone so they can actually explain to you how the things work. And if you are interested, call 1-866-671-5353. Again, the number here is 866-671-5353. They're available. They're available 24/7, and they'll take care of you. Now, one thing I want to say also is that Besides the personal loan, the stated income personal loan, you also have the stated income unsecured line of credit. So here, true, what we love about Fifth Third is that they're a little more flexible. So they'll get you a line amounts that go from 5,000 all the way to $100,000. This is pretty good. So you can actually beef up your liquidity strategy a little bit, and this will help you actually get the cash you need for whatever you have to use the cash for. This is kind of cool. So long story short, with Fifth Third, you do have flexibility. Make sure that you give them a call first if you're unclear about what the kind of situation you need to get yourself into, the kind of loan you should get in the first place. The number once again is 866 671 5353. Another bank that you really would love to hear about is KeyBank. And KeyBank wants you to be with them for 1 year if you are looking for a stated income personal loan. Okay. And what we love about KeyBank is that they're constantly sort of improving their offer. And KeyBank is really fast. I mean, they will get you the cash really fast. And KeyBank actually, they can give you anywhere from $2,000 all the way to $100,000. They're really flexible with that, but they want you to be with them for 1 year before you can qualify for a stated income personal loan. And you have up to 84 months to actually repay the loan. This is really cool. You have flexible payment options. And what we love about KeyBank is that they have no origination fee. Okay, and this is an unsecured loan, no collateral is needed, and you can manage your loan online, not a problem. But basically, KeyBank is also a little there's a little sort of a problem here because KeyBank is geo restricted. It's not a problem if you live in the geographies that KeyBank covers. If you don't, then you have to look for another. So if you live in the following states, so we're talking about what? Arkansas, Colorado, Connecticut, Idaho, Indiana, Massachusetts, Maine, Michigan, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Utah, Vermont, or state of Washington, you qualify. You qualify, not a problem. But if you live outside of those states, unfortunately, you're gonna have to look for another lender, really. So this is kind of important. And so the thing is that with KeyBank, they tend to really fund their loan real fast too. So they'll get you their fund within 24 to 48 hours, which is really fast when it comes to big banks. And it's one of those things where you got to ask yourself, well, what kind of how urgent do you need the cash? Okay, but KeyBank, yeah, they will approve you. They just want you to be with them for at least 1 year before you apply for their loan. I mean, they're a stated income loan. Another bank that gives you a stated income loan here is Regions Banks, and Regions Bank rather. Regions is kind of cool also, and they want you to be with them for 3 months. The cool thing, Regions is actually the bank with the shorter sort of I would say relationship requirements. 3 months, that's what they want, and so you get your loan like with no problem. And when we talk about Regions, you are speaking about a maximum loan amount of $15,000. Okay, and that's the maximum, and the minimum. I mean, the minimum goes from 1,000. So from 2,000 to 50 grand, and you have an APR that starts at 8 or 9%. This is kind of cool, and you are able to have online pre-approval. So you have a soft pull process, so you do not have to actually go through the hard pull right away. You can go to the soft pull and see how much you can qualify for without risking your credit score. So this is kind of cool. It really gives you a lot of opportunities. So this is really fantastic. So basically, you can check rates online with no credit impacts. You can apply online for a same day. Regions tends to fund really fast too. They're kind of similar to PNC, not PNC, to KeyBank in that regard. Okay, so you if you apply by, let's say, 9 a.m. Central, you can actually be approved by 6 p.m. Central. It's totally possible. So you are actually getting approved real fast. And one thing I want to say here is that if you have any question, you just contact Regions. They will answer your questions. And And what I want to say also is that there is the thing is that regions is pretty like they're really great when it comes to monitoring the loan, getting back to you, and they can actually give you multiple loans. So basically, you can actually get the region. You can use the region's account balance as collateral. So this will be a. You can also use an RV or utility vehicle as collateral. So this is kind of. You can also get a business loan. They can get a business loan. They have a strong relationship with regions. But the specific loan I'm talking about here is unsecured. It's non-collateralized. So this is really not a problem. You don't need to actually pledge any kind of collateral to qualify for it. Another bank that will really give you a state of income loan is MNT Bank. And with MNT Bank, they want you to be with them for at least 6 months before they can qualify you. This is really good. And MNT Bank, they can give you all the way to $75,000 in most cases. But on average, they will give you somewhere from 2 grand to 50 grand. Okay. And with state of income, but they just want you to be with them for at least 6 months, 6 to 9 months before they can actually qualify you with no when you think about M&T Bank, you actually have two types of loans. They have personal loans. So we have unsecured loans and cash secure loans. So you have unsecured loans and you have secure loans. So with unsecured loans, of course, you don't have to pledge any collateral. This is kind of cool. It's actually the ideal for most of the borrowers anyway. But if you have let's say some collateral you want to pledge, this could actually get you lower interest rates. By the way. So, but the good thing about the unsecured personal loans that you get from M&T Bank is that you can actually use the cash for anything you want to use the cash for. You can use cash for home improvements. You can use the cash for debt consolidation. You can use the cash for sudden expenses. Use the cash for major life events. Okay, this is totally possible, not a problem. And the cool thing is that M&T Bank, they tend to actually fund loans real fast as well. They will fund you. They will fund you within 24 to 48 hours. This is kind of cool because you are able to do a lot of like the flexibility is there. Now, if you have any question, if you have any question you want to learn more, just contact them at Team Bank. Really, the thing is that they have. Let me drink some water here. Thank you, thank you. So basically, the thing is that it's just a lot better to contact M&T Bank directly. You can actually reach out to them. You can actually have like call 1-800-724-2440. This is kind of cool. And or you can make an appointment, go to a branch and have a conversation. So the more conversations you have, the better it is. But you are able to get your loan, state of income, up to $50,000. Just have to be with them for 6 to 9 months before you apply. And M&T Bank is kind of similar to all the other geo-restricted banks that I've just told you before, because no national bank is doing no national banks such as Citi, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Chase are doing this state of income personal loan thing. It's only regional banks that are actually jumping the bandwagon here. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I just shared with you 10 banks that will actually give you a loan with state of income up to $75,000. We have BMO Harris, we have Santander Bank, we have a PNC. Before we have US Bank. Number 5, you have Truist Bank. Number 6, you have TD Bank. Number 7, you have Fifth Third Bank. Number 8, you have Key Bank. Number 9, you have Regions Bank. Number 10, you have. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember to stay marvelous.